Well, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Grohlvana, and once again, we are playing Fallout 3. In the last episode, we started the Shock Value quest, which is a part of the Broken Steel DLC, and the end of this Let's Play is fast approaching, as I mentioned at the end of the last episode. Let's go into our quest and see what we're doing here. Shock Value, like I said. Find the ruins of Olney Power Works. We are below Old Olney, and we have killed about... I want to say at least 10, but it's probably more like 11, 12, or 13 death claws. You can see the headless bodies behind me because we shot their faces off with my trusty reservist rifle. We're going to go ahead and continue forward. We're attempting to find a Tesla coil, and Paladin Tristan, which is a part of the Broken Steel, which is a part of the Brotherhood of Steel, said that they want to use that as a weapon, so we need to find it. Of course, we don't have any backup at all. I'm not even going to open that because just like the last average chest we opened, it didn't really have anything. Watch that be the one that does have something unique, like a note or something. Anyways, we need to find a Tesla coil and use it as a weapon against the Enclave and shut them out for good, basically, or shut them down, I guess I should say. Hello, Deathclaw. You know, Deathclaws really aren't all that scary once you have a Chinese stealth suit and a sniper that does quite a bit of damage. Goodbye. I'm always kind of anxious to see how people are going to react to how I play video games, because I've mentioned it before, like, once I play a video game a certain amount of times, I usually stick with playing it that way. I know, like, a game like this, a lot of people would want to switch it up every playthrough. That's really not what I do. I don't know why. It's just not... I just always like to sneak around in a stealth suit and kill people. It's just, like, my favorite thing to do. I love taking out people from a distance as I'm completely silent and they have, like, no chance to react. I don't know. That's just the way I like playing video games, not just Fallout. Okay, so we have a door to Old Olney S. Wilson building, and that's where our map marker... I don't mean map marker, I mean quest objective is pointing to. I keep, like, using those two phrases. What in the world is that noise? Okay. It sounds like a vertibird, but I was like, what in the hell is that doing inside of a building? So we're probably outside, yes. Alright, and we do have... No. Once again, I confused a bottle of whiskey for some Radaway. They look very similar. Alright, I do hear a vertibird, yeah, like I was saying. I'm not sure where it is, but this is a very awkward building here. It looks like, are we like, is this like two buildings that have collapsed into one, or is it one big building? I don't know, it's weird. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and move forward. I do see a red blip straight ahead. Does this actually lead, can we like hop over there? It looks like we can. I'm not sure where it wants me to go, but let's keep going this way, I guess. Yeah, I was expecting some Enclave, and it looks like we have one guy down there. Let's see, doesn't look like there's anything at the end of this hallway. I'm not sure if it wants us to go to the left or to the right. Probably the right, because that's where the first enemy was. So yeah, let's go ahead and go back to where that dude was. I would really like it if there was like a silenced sniper rifle in this game. I'm pretty sure there is in New Vegas. I forget how the attachment system works, but I know like the Gunrunner's Arsenal DLC adds a bunch of stuff to it. But yeah, I would love to just like take these guys out with a silencer. Because in real life, obviously, this sniper rifle would alert all of this dude's friends. But, okay. So yeah, this was a Hellfire guy. I don't really like the design of the helmet, especially. Like, I don't know why I don't like it, but it reminds me of something. I'm not sure. It might be, no, I don't really... Kind of like a droid from Star Wars, I guess? I don't know. Like the ones from Clone Wars and all that. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I don't think there's anything. Oh, actually, there is a first aid box. Bobby pin and a stim pack. Alright. Let's go ahead and reload, and let's make a left turn. Oop, my sniper rifle could use an alien epoxy. Let's go into aid and do that. There we go. Now it's about at a little bit higher than 3/4, I would say. Okay. Hallways, 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 hallways. Hallways. I guess it's the same thing with Oblivion, except you're in a cave, whereas in Fallout it's like a dilapidated building. Okay, bye, sir. Man, he just walked that off. He didn't even flinch at all. Looks like it didn't really matter, though. Okay, what do you got for me, buddy? Some microfusion cells. I see a safe over there. Looks like this was optional, which kind of sucks. We have some guy with a couple stacks of cash over there. Well, we came all this way. Might as well I wonder if that guy killed himself with that gun. Might as well open this. Force lock 85%. Let's do it. YOLO, am I right? Yes. What do you got for me? 2 bottle caps. Wonderful. Such an excellent use of our time. I don't know if I can cram any more sarcasm into my Let's Play style. I'm not even half as sarcastic as I am in real life as I am in these Let's Plays. And it's not like I'm trying to hold back or anything. I guess it just doesn't come through when I know I'm speaking to thousands of people. I don't want to reveal my true sarcastic nature. Maybe someday in the future I will. No, but really I don't make an effort to not be sarcastic or anything. I guess it just doesn't come out as much. Alright, you're dead. And if I had to guess, Enclave Soldier, I would say that you're dead too. It would be nice if I got a critical or something. Your head's crippled. Okay. It did pretty much as exactly as... Really? I hate when I shoot their weapons out like it's cool, but... No, don't switch to the bigger gun. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, I don't think we've seen that weapon yet. If I could kill this guy, that would be great. Can't really see him through the flames. Can you, like... What? Why are you not dying, sir? Okay, stop. Where are you? Jesus Christ. Guy was like at 1 health sliver for like 100 shots. Literally 100 shots. Heavy incinerator, right. So I think we've seen it like in loot, but I don't think we've actually seen it in use. So instead of the normal incinerator, that's just like a normal flamethrower. That one like shoots out great balls of fire. And it's pretty cool. Okay, Olney Power Works. I think that's where we... Yeah, I think our quest objective originally was to find our way to the Olney Power Works. So, looks like we're on the right track. Of course we are, though. How are we going to get sidetracked in a game that shows you where to go all the time? I think I need to replay Morrowind at some point on my channel. Not anytime soon, because I don't want to at the moment, but... Just because it felt like a blind run the last time, and I could do so much better, I think. Now that I'm getting the hang of Let's Plays and all that stuff. Alright, so we do have a terminal here, but it's very hard. Luckily for us, however, we do have 100 science, so it shouldn't be that hard. I'll go ahead and work my way through this. Let's actually remove the dud. Let's just see really quickly if we can get lucky. I see another one up here, though. So let's remove another dud. And, alright, so 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let me go ahead and hack this. Alright, I actually got it on the first try, right after that first failed attempt. Softlock Solutions Incorporated. Your security is our security. Well, unfortunately for you guys, I was able to hack through it. It wasn't really that difficult, actually, so let's open this door now and see what we've been rewarded with. I hear a bunch of, oh, I know exactly what's making that noise. Yeah, I was going to say, I hear a bunch of electricity going off. And, of course, that has to belong to what we're trying to look for, which is that thing down there, Tesla coil. I don't know if this whole thing is a Tesla coil or what, but that's definitely what we want to find. So I guess you can go the long way if you don't have ample science skills to break through that terminal. Let's open this, take all of that. Let's open this and take all of that too. Someone was saying I should watch out for how many blood packs I'm taking. You know, with all the stim packs we're getting, yeah, we don't even need the blood packs. And he was also saying that they weigh 1 unit each. So yeah, I'm going to stop taking blood packs. Because even though it really doesn't have any adverse effects, it's pretty gross to think that I'm eating other people's blood for sustenance. Kind of like a vampire. Alright, another security terminal there. Do we want to hop in there? Something tells me that we're going to get zapped to death. But it is telling me to go in there. Let's go ahead and save because I forget if we actually need to drop down there or not. You'll also notice that we're at level 26, Symbol of Order. And I think the last rank that we were was Champion of Justice. Which sounds cooler, honestly. Okay, we're not getting zapped. Activate Tesla coil. Wow. Okay, that sent me down to 1 sliver of health. Oh, yeah, probably should have activated that. Which shuts off the electricity. Yeah, that probably... So I guess you can die. Luckily for us, we just had enough health, I guess. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, you see that smoke right there? I thought that was like somebody in an invisible suit or something. That scared the crap out of me, which reminds me, we should probably heal up before we get shot. There we go. Back to full health, just by injecting ourselves with some sort of miracle liquid. Alien power cell, huh? Why do you guys have those here? That's kind of odd. Guess they're doing some experiments. Research terminal, I'm going to assume that's just going to have a bunch of lore, which normally I would be concerned with, but... And I really hate missing out on that stuff, honestly, but... You know, we're doing a Let's Play, we're trying to keep stuff moving, I don't know. I think the majority of people would not want me to sit and read through everything rather than doing that, you know, I don't know. But that's on you guys. Ladder to Old Olney. So I would assume that this is going to take us back to the top, back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Okay, with the silent running perk you gain, it doesn't matter. It's already gone. All right, so I see a Deathclaw over there. Yeah, I think the quest objective is just to go back to Tristan. So let's go ahead and distance ourselves once more from enemies. I think if you're in sneak, you should be able to fast travel. That's what I think, because like you're gonna get away anyways. It's just delaying the inevitable. Get away from me, Deathclaw, please. I'm trying to fast travel here. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to assume wants me to go to the Citadel. Yes. Alright, so I do see Paladin Tristan right in front of us. There you are. Hello.
You found a Tesla coil?
Yeah.
Excellent. I'll see to it that this reaches the scribes immediately. You've done good work, soldier.
Thank you.
Are you ready for your next assignment? We don't have time to spare.
Yeah, by the way, isn't it kind of funny how we're lugging around this giant-ass Tesla coil like in our pockets or something? I'm good to go. What's next?
Based on the data you brought us from the relay station, we've identified where the Enclave is basing their operation. It seems they have a second base of operations at Adams Air Force Base outside of D.C. The only safe way to get there is through the presidential metro used by the government before the war. You're going to be on your own again for now. The rest of the Brotherhood will be providing a distraction so you can slip in undetected. Once you breach the presidential metro and get to Adams Air Force Base, look for the resupply crate. Inside, you'll find your new orders, and hopefully we can put a working Tesla cannon into your hands.
Okay. And, wow, that didn't put me anywhere near level 27. We've completed Shock Value, which I just got the significance of that title because obviously we got shocked by electricity. And Who Dares Wins is now the final quest we're going to complete in this Let's Play, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, I don't even think I knew that you could zoom in without a weapon. That is super weird. I must have known that, but, okay. So, yeah, this is actually the final quest we're going to complete ever in this whole Let's Play. We've done pretty much everything else. I don't want to say that we've done every single other quest that appears in your Pip-Boy, but I think we have. I'm pretty damn sure. I know we completed every main side quest. We completed every main quest. We completed all of the DLC quests. Pretty sure, but... yeah, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the beginning of the end, quite literally. Let's go ahead and go into our quest here. Who Dares Wins. Enter the presidential metro, and luckily for us, this is also the location of where... Oh, jeez, I hate it when it does this. It's like, okay, time to find out where the hell we're supposed to go to. Okay, so Metro Central is there. It looks like White House Plaza, so it looks like it wants us to head into Georgetown. I don't know, this is really confusing. But what I was saying was the location of the final miscellaneous quest that we'll also be doing in this Let's Play is also on the road to the Adams Air Force Base or whatever. So hopefully I'll remember and we'll pick that miscellaneous quest up as well. Alright, so here we are in Metro Central. Basically, I went into a little metro area that took me here. What was it called? Let's see. Foggy Bottom Station. Yeah, we haven't been to that one yet. Not sure how interesting this whole part is going to be. I don't really remember the final quest in this DLC. I mean, I remember vaguely the end of it, but as far as going through the metro stuff and all that, I'm not really sure. So, if it seems like nothing's really happening, I'll probably just cut to where the interesting stuff starts happening. But, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I was like, who in the hell just saw us? But yeah, so we'll walk forward a little bit, just to make sure that you guys don't miss out on anything important. But two little ghouls are not important. So we're in Metro Central right now, and I guess that's where all the metros lead to. I don't think all. That would be pretty interesting, but I guess some of them? I'm not really sure. I also don't know if... What's in there? Why is it... Oh, it looks like a magazine. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, where are you? Don't make me... Ugh, come on now. Really? Past couple episodes have not been kind. Dean's Electronics. which should be, what? Science? Repair, yeah. Complete waste of a bobby pin, because we already have 100 repair, but oh well. That stuff happens. Alright, so I've exited Metro Central, and as soon as I did so, there was a very loud, gorish explosion that sounded like someone just got exploded into bits. And also, there's like 3 gore bags right there, so as I was guessing, there are indeed super mutants around here. Not sure where it's wanting me to go, not sure if this is the most efficient way to go, but it is pointing me this way. Let's take a look at our quest and our map. White House Plaza. Okay, so it looks like hopefully there will be something straight ahead that leads us to where we need to go. Alright, so I wasn't recording. Well, I mean, I was, obviously, but I wasn't talking while I was doing it. But there were 2 vertibirds that went ahead above me, I mean. And now it looks like there's some super mutants fighting something. And usually when they're fighting something, it's the Brotherhood of Steel. And yes, I do see some Brotherhood of Steel members. That all the way back there in the middle there should be the Capitol building. In fact, if we take a look at our map, let's see, Metro Central and Pennsylvania Avenue. Does it not tell us? Yeah, I guess, I don't know, but that looks like the Capitol building. We're gonna go ahead and sneak right past these super mutants and keep walking this direction, hopefully. Oh, looks like the door is very close. What in the world is this statue commemorating? I have no idea. Looks like a bunch of women. Oh, I thought they had horns on their heads, but it looks like they have like helmets of like a Spartan nature. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyways, oh, okay, so this is what we want. Manhole to utility. Well, that's a very descriptive location, isn't it? Utility to what? I have no idea. Hopefully it does lead into the presidential metro or whatever, because I believe that's what we're trying to find, right? In fact, what is our current objective? Enter the presidential metro. Yes, I was exactly right. Okay, so huge tunnel down there. We're going to go ahead and bypass that. One thing that I don't think we're going to do, but that's super cool, is that, I think I mentioned this before, there's like 5 super mutant behemoths. We fought one on our way to Galaxy News Radio way back when. That one's pretty much you have to kill, but there's like 4 other ones, and one of them is in actually like the Capitol building, and it's pretty cool. You walk inside and there's like a big fight with him and like a bunch of other people. One's caged, and like I always forget the name of it, but it's where all those raiders are hanging out, and Smiling Jack works. And there's like 2 more. One's really cool because one you like, there's a teddy bear in a cage, I remember. I've only done this once, I think, killing all of them. But there's like a teddy bear in a cage, and you activate the cage, and and then he comes like running at you from over the hill, and it's like really creepy. Locate the exit to Adams Air Force Base. Right, so I'm supposed to keep a lookout before we actually enter the train. I don't think we're going to get to it in this episode, but before we actually enter a train that takes us to, I'm not sure if that's a spoiler, a train that takes us to wherever we're headed, there is that little miscellaneous quest that we can do. So let's go ahead and keep continuing forward. I guess we're trying to find... I gotta pay more attention because it's literally saying what I'm about to say, but locate the exit to Adams Air Force Base, right? So that's what we're looking for. Okay. And this is kind of interesting. Looks like we have an underground lobby area with, unfortunately, a... I always forget the names of these guys. Security Sentry Bot, yeah. And I'm actually going to remember this time that I do have the Robotic Expert perk. So we'll go ahead and disable this guy. Although the last time it said we could talk to him, so I want to see if that's still an option. Let's go ahead and do that. Talk.
If you require event information or directions, please speak to an information kiosk officer.
Yeah, I didn't think it would do anything super cool. We'll go ahead and deactivate you, buddy. You just chill there. Don't want you firing missiles at my face. Moving on. This place has a very creepy green light thing going on. You don't really see that all too often, even though green is like the color of Fallout. Guess some statues of presidents. That looks like George Washington, right? It might be Jefferson though. Looks more like George Washington. Okay. Yeah, I remember this thing. Yeah, there's a ton of sentry bots in this place. I think this thing is like totally exclusive to the Broken Steel DLC, by the way. I don't think you can do this normally. I don't think you can be here normally in the vanilla game. We'll deactivate you. What do we have over here? Police hat. I think that police hat is actually unique. Alright. Well, we're gonna end this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. The next episode might be the finale of the whole Let's Play. Not sure how much is left. I know quite a bit is actually. Can we deactivate this? I don't think so. Oh, we can. Look at that. That's cool. So yeah, next episode may be the last one, maybe not. Not exactly sure, but oh, they come back alive. That makes sense, or not? I don't know what that guy's doing. I guess he's just dancing, doing the robot. Haha. All right, guys. I will see you guys next week. Bye bye.